Hello guys, hope you're doing great. Today I came live a little bit late. Yesterday I got sick somewhat and didn't go live or post anything. I was lying in bed. But um, I'm excited. I see a lot of shares, a lot of likes, and thank you everybody for joining the community page. Thank you for sharing and going online and sharing this information that can impact someone else. If I make an impact on you, on the habits that we're posting, that's great. That was my whole goal. Even if you just, I haven't even, there's a lot more habits that I'm going to post and talk and go into as I'm doing this to get you an idea on how to get, not an idea, right, but kind of embed those exercises with you. This way you guys can use the same habits and exercise the same habits that I did to get up to this level. There's a lot more in between that happens throughout the process, but I the only way I did get through where I'm at today is by practicing these habits, and I want to share them with you. I'm gonna just hear a little bit, but if you're wondering how the community page works or what am I trying, what is my main goal, I hope you've seen the intro video, and I hope you saw the intro video. There's a welcome video in which I introduce the community page, and then there's an intro video in which I talk about the day that I actually took the leap of faith, the day that I actually jumped and said, no more working on a salary job. I want to do my own business. I have an idea. This is what I want to do. And I did it. And how did I come about that idea? Or when did I say this is the right time? If you've seen a couple of my videos, it's never a right time, right? It's when your heart tells you to go and you run with that. But today's and how the community page works, if you practice the habits, if you post on there, you don't have to post. You can write it on your own. Something that I noticed a lot is even myself when I was going through following people or posting, I was always afraid, man, should I post? My name is going to come up there, and I don't want people to know what my habits are or the act of kindness that I did or what I'm going through, or what if I say something dumb and it's not gonna, people are gonna take it the wrong way. As you're going through the habits, if you don't want to post and practice the habits live, don't worry, just write them on there. Write them somewhere where you're reading them, where that you're following. You don't have to express it to the world and say, man, these are the act of kindness that I did. These are today I didn't look at news for the whole week. The different habits that I have there, I ask you to post and kind of write 5 things that you're grateful for. I ask if you want to participate. You don't. You can do this on your own as long as there's an impact in your life. I don't know which habit is going to make an impact in your life, but whichever one it does, or maybe it's several of them that will make an impact, that as you go through this, you're like, man, I'm going to practice this every day, and I know it's going to get me to the next level of life. When I say the next level in life, I am talking about at whatever stage you're at. If you're making $15,000 a year and you're at a workplace in which you're setting up yourself for failure because you don't want to be there, and then what is it that you can do that you like, that you can make the workplace a lot better? Your idea might make a big difference in the company that you're at, and that'll get you up to the next level in life. It could have been that you're in a relationship and you want to make that relationship work. Well, how do I do that? Well, you set goals, right? You treat that person like if she was or he was your partner the first week that you guys started dating. How do you go about that? What did you do that first week, the first month, to conquer his or her love, right? So those are the habits. It could be that you're working on a project and the partner that you're working with is not practicing the habits that you have, but you have a better heart and a better decision, or you think your way or on your own is a lot better to work with because he's very negative and you're not, or she's very negative and you're not. And then you follow these habits and that'll take you to the next level in life. Nothing that I share with you today will be overnight success. Nothing. you have to work at these habits. Once you work at the habits that I have, and it'll be many habits that we're going to work on in our community page. And towards the end of working with all the habits, and I'm through with all the habits that I've been working on, and then we'll put it all together, and we'll get you to the next level in life. And if you follow all the habits, by the time we get to the very final progress of the community page, you've probably already reached the next level in life without even having to finish the entire habits that we're going through. But that's what the community page is all about. And throughout the entire life of this community page, we'll help each other out. I don't have all the answers, and I'm pretty sure you don't. So, but together we can help each other and just make it through whatever ideas, whatever is that you wrote down. Or if you didn't write anything down, that's fine. You're just following, and you're on the sidelines. That's fine, as long as we make an impact in one way or another in your life. Today's habit is say no to someone that you should have said no a long time ago. Not just someone, it could have been something. Say no to the boss that you've been wanting to say no to the partner, to the bad relationship, to the abusive relationship, to the business partner that you should have said no a long time ago because you're losing a lot more money. Say no to something that's been stopping you to get to the next level. It can be a simple no. Okay, so that's today's exercise. And just remember that saying no to that one thing, believe it or not, it will get you to the next level in life. There's many samples. Just think of it this way. Your biggest success is on the other side of that big fear that you have. Your biggest success is on the other side of the biggest fear that you have. If it's not a big fear, and maybe it's just saying no, and then because you said no to that, now you have other opportunities open for you in which you can move forward. So that's today's practice, today's habit. Say no to that person. Say no to that boss that's been making you feel insecure. Say no to that business partner. Say no to the news, to the abusive partner. Say no to the negative people. Say no to the family member. I don't know what situation you're in, or I don't know what your next level of life is, but today's habit is to say no to that someone or something that's been holding you back, or it's been a long time that you should have said no a long time ago. Okay, so what I want you to do is work on that. I wanted to also work on some shout outs to some people that have been following and sharing and liking. Well, first of all, shout out to everybody that's been liking the page and sharing it. I hope you share it a lot more, because I'll give you one sample of a situation when I was an educator in the school, and it's happened many other times. But one of the things that I like to do on a daily basis is, when I do something on an everyday basis, when I wake up, I do something small, something different. In other words, I change my routine every single day, even if it's a small thing. Let's just say an example that I can give you. At school, I would smile to someone different that I didn't smile the day before, or that I've never met in my life, a student or anyone that I don't talk to too often, and I would smile and say hi. You never know that the person that you smile and say hi to that day was thinking of suicide, was thinking of hurting themselves, was thinking of something harmful that they were going to do that day. But because you smiled and because you said hi, now they know that they meant something in this world, and maybe triggered something in their mind that says, man, I can make a difference and I do mean something to someone. So that was just that idea. I mean, it could be anything else. Let's just say tomorrow you wake up and you've never made your bed. Well, make your bed. And that's going to make a big difference, because they're going to say, well, what's happening? Why did he or she make her bed when she never does? But you did something different. It doesn't matter what it is, as you're going through these habits. Today, something different for tomorrow is say no. Say no to that negative person, you know, the business partner say no to the employee or boss that had bringing you down or making you feel insecure, and then be positive and move forward. But I don't know how I got off that topic, but I think I was talking about that your success is on the other side of the biggest fear that you have. But remember, once you have crossed and challenged and accomplished that biggest fear, and you faced it and you're on the other side and success is there, and then there's going to be another biggest fear, and then you're going to target that, and then you're going to keep going, and it's never going to stop, right? But because you mastered the first one, now you're a master of solving that and facing that biggest fear. Okay, so these are the habits that I'm talking about. If there's a big problem in your workplace, if there's a big problem in your family, if there's a big, you know, relationship problem, whatever that is, if you can challenge and face it and solve that problem, and then you become a master at that, and you master it over and over and over, because guess what, there's going to be a bigger problem someday in which you're going to have to challenge, but because you solved this one and you were able to face that fear, now you can challenge and face the next one. And that's when personal growth happens, and that's when you continue to grow, and that's when you practice these habits over and over. Habit number 1, breathe in and out. Do it 4 times, and then think about what you're grateful for, and then what 2 things are you going to accomplish. And then we had habit number 2, you know, for 7 days, don't look at any bad news, don't look at any news at all if you can. And then now challenge number 3 is say no to the negative people. Say no to something that you've been wanting to say no a long time ago. Okay, maybe no to the Coke, maybe no to the sugar. You know, it doesn't have to be drastic, like I've said before. It can be as simple that today you're going to say no to the hamburger, to the tortillas, to the, you know, Coke, etc. You know, so it varies, because everybody who's watching me or who's going to look at this on a replay, you know, you say no to whatever situation you're in and whatever you feel that you want to say no to. That's habit number 3. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm going to kind of now go on video and work on these habits, and then when I reach habit number 9, and then we'll go on to number 10 and we'll finish them off. By the end of practicing all these habits, whatever habits that we're working with or that you continue to see, I mean, master them, and by the time we get to the end, there's going to be a big bonus, and you're going to put them all together and say, wow, you know. And that's how I got here. There's a lot more in which I'll add to the curriculum and to the course as we go, but you know, those are surprises that are coming up, and work with these simple ones, and I guarantee you that it's going to take you to the next level in life. You're going to spend more time with your family. You're going to spend more, be more productive at your workplace. You're going to have a better business partner, or if you already have a business partner in which you can work with, and you guys work together on these habits, you're going to have a better business plan, better business growth, and whatever situation you're in. The habits work for anything and anyone. Okay, so guys, opt into the email so I can send some emails out, kind of showing, you know, letting you know when I'm going to go on live, maybe events that we're going to have, or maybe other giveaways or etc. that we're going to be doing through the community page. So I hope you share this community page, and I hope you know, like, and if possible, interact and make comments so that people can see that, you know, we're helping each other out. Okay, I'll reply and I read everything that's on there. I go in there and I try to help as much as I can by sharing all my experiences as we're going through this community page. So I'll see you guys for next time. Like my page, and if you see this on a replay, thank you for coming or looking at the video this far into the video. Okay, thank you guys. We'll see you.